So we're out here today fishing with the Palms slow jigging rod and jigs. This is the metal witch, this is the power 1, so it's the lightest rod in their range, and this is the R-type Slow Blatt jig. This is 100 gram. So we're in about 70 to 80 foot of water. So what I'll do is just free spool the reel, let the jig drop to the bottom. It's got a real flutter action on the drop, so you get a lot of strikes on the drop. Just wait for that jig to get to the bottom. Once you're on the bottom, engage the reel and do half winds, and as you can see, it's the rod that's doing the work, making that jig bounce up and down. So what you want to do is wind the reel when the rod's just unloaded, so it loads the rod back up and then unloads the rod, and that makes the jig bounce from side to side. A very effective technique for a lot of reef species, snapper. You can catch kingfish, especially if they're not very active. It's a very good technique for kingfish as well. And then you sort of repeat the process. Keep dropping that jig back to the bottom, engage the reel, and work that jig back to the desired depth or back to your rod. It's slow jigging, very easy on the body. So there are two different jigs in the Palms Slow Blatt range. One is the R-type, which is rear weighted, and the other is the S-type, which is center balanced. And they both have different actions on the drop especially. So the S-type has a much slower sink rate, has a wider flutter on the drop. The R-type sinks faster because it's rear weighted. Still has a nice action, but it's not so wide, tighter action. Both are available in 100 grams, right up to 500 gram, with about 11 colours in the range. And you rig these with twin assist hooks off the front. You can rig an assist hook off the rear as well to increase your hookups, especially on the drop. But yeah, they're these Slow Blatt jigs. The newer additions from Palms is the Slow Blatt Cast. These are lighter weights than the traditional Slow Blatts. They have a similar action on the retrieve. So these are available in a 30, 40 and 60 gram jig. This is the slim version, which is already pre-rigged, and there's a wide version as well available. So you fish these a similar way, but you can cast them from shore as well. So you want to lift the rod, get the jig to hop, and then repeat that process. So get it to hop, just flutter back down, hop, flutter back down. It's a very effective technique from shore for catching a range of species, including flathead, snapper, kingfish, everything. Very nice little jigs.
Better fix this stuff.
No kingfish.
Must be under size.
Yeah.
Still too small.
This is more flattered.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Even if small.